Hi, Rory Singh here from the powerhousemarketer.com. Today I'm going to do a quick update on the scam exit and the crazy reasons that they're giving regarding Finalmente Global. Okay, before I get started with that, if this is your first time on this channel, I highly recommend that you subscribe to this channel. On this channel, every single day, what I do is I create content that helps people make money as well as save money. Okay, most of the time I create reviews that give people more of an educated, informed decision. And pretty well, I would say like 98%, 99% of the time, I'm usually right whenever I say, hey, you guys are promoting something that seems to be not set up legally, something that's going to scam out. 99.9% of the time, that's what happens. Okay. So find the big red subscribe button, subscribe, click on the bell notification icon. That way, every single time I go live with a new piece of content, you'll be one of the very first people to get access to that freshly created content. So let's get into it. Finalmente Global. I called it Finalmente. Well, I guess this is final now, guys. We'll call it Finalmente Global. Basically, what we're seeing here. Also, I want to ask you, if you get some value from this video, please like this video. If you get a good amount of value, share this video. That way, videos like this educational, informative video can get more exposure and help even more people. Together, everyone achieves more. In a nutshell, guys, if you guys are trying to make money online, always get into programs, companies, platforms, and systems that help people, give people more value. Companies, platforms, and systems that help people and that are set up legitimately and have value, right? Help people, and they usually last very long. Some have lasted decades, okay? Very important rule in business. Only promote stuff that's going to leave people in a better position than before they got to your opportunity. If you join something and it just looks like you're the only one that's going to, you think, wow, I'm the only one that's going to succeed here because maybe I'm going to get most, there's heavy hitters going around nowadays, people who were calling themselves super affiliates in the past, and a lot of them are promoting some very questionable stuff. I think a lot of the heavy hitter marketers in this make money online space have given up on their following, given up on the majority of people that are joining stuff out there. I think what they truly feel is that the majority of people out there are joining programs, whether legitimate or illegitimate, and most people just hardly ever do anything to promote themselves or their businesses. So a lot of heavy hitters are going out promoting all kinds of BS nowadays because they figure, well, if nobody's going to do anything, might as well promote something that's going to make them money, right? But in the end, there's something called karma. That's one of the main reasons I could promote a lot of these passive crypto systems, because every single day I've got people hitting me up saying, hey, Rory, please, share a link with us, a passive MLM, crypto, or even Forex system that you recommend, and we'll join it and we'll put money down. But I don't do it because, there's karma, the law of karma, it's a universal law that affects all of us, whether you believe it or not. Okay, it'll affect you. There's good karma. You go out there, you create stuff that helps people, and then good comes back to you. Or if you go out there and create a platform, scam everyone, or you know in your heart whatever you are sharing with people on, let's say you're a YouTube marketer and you or Facebook, and you share BS with people to keep scamming out, but you make a commission here or there, or maybe they add up, but at the end of the day, most people got to lose for you to gain. There's a difference if you promote something legitimate and you tell people, hey, if you don't go out there and learn marketing and actually do something and take action, then you're not going to make money. But if you go out there and you tell people like BS, like, hey, tell them what they want to hear, because people are believing what they want to hear. Isn't that truly the case nowadays? But still, even if you tell them And even if you think you're lazy, it'll come back and haunt you, right? So that's the law of karma. Okay? Some people don't believe in this law, but it exists whether you believe it or not. So basically, back to Finalmente Global. Okay, there's this guy is getting blamed, right, Johan, by this guy. This guy's saying, based on the terminology, for some reason the notice is not showing here. I don't know what they did. Looks like a broken image, but luckily today I was on the website earlier and I copied and pasted what they said on that notice in Finalmente Global. It is with heavy heart that we have to inform you that due to the demise of MTI, we too have lost a substantial amount of money, not only due to the investment we have had with them, but also the revenue stream of advertising. As most of you, our business was advertised based, MTI being one of our largest clients in that aspect of our business. Due to the false impression of our association with MTI, a large portion of our clients have also canceled our mandate. Due to this, we have lost a substantial portion of our income. As a result, we are no longer lucrative enough to continue trading, and we have had to retrench our staff and suspend all further trade. This website will be suspended for an indefinite period. We will keep you advised of any future development. So first of all, a Ponzi is claiming, so I did a review on Finalmente Global 6 months ago. Here it is, June 17, 2020. In the review, look at that, 26 affiliates did not like it or want to be investors. You can't call yourself an investor if you keep investing into MLM passive platforms, guys. That's not a real investor will go out there, learn a skill set of investing, take a course, and then go out there and actually take action and find stuff to invest in. But I don't. We have a lot of people online calling themselves investors, and they're just blindly throwing money at a ridiculous idea and expecting, well, we're going to make lots of money, and it's some network marketing business model. It's not even legit because there's no products or services. So Finalmente Global review that I did June 17, 2020, I didn't recommend it. Some of the affiliates didn't like it. Lady says, I'm a member of Finalmente since 2020. Mercia Olivier, did you really do any research on Finalmente Global? Please update your knowledge about Finalmente Global, she says, and give update your channel. First thing I gotta say to you characters, if you guys want to control content, get your butts off your couch and go out there and create your own channel. That way you can control what you publish there. Okay, let's see what I said 3 months ago. If I didn't sugarcoat this review with info that helps scammers make money, then I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Look at this other person, says 99 Jappy. They have been around about a year. The world no longer bows to American standards. Your SEC can only regulate in America, despite the fact that Americans think they rule the world. Hey, I'm in Canada, guys. Okay. Anyways, America has the largest national debt history has ever seen. I have been on this platform for a while. What did I say 3 months ago? Whether you like the authorities or not, it's irrelevant, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? This deal is not set up legally and for the long term. So what do I mean by that? So why are you guys seeing, why is the website, why did they show that notice on finalmenteglobal.com? Why did it Did it collapse because this guy staked all of his nest eggs in this guy's basket? It's a load of bullshit, guys. A load of bullshit. I get asked every single day to do reviews. People ask me to do reviews. I do them. They're like, "Hey, Rory, we want your perspective." I think a lot of people just don't want to think. Some people don't want to think, and then other people want to believe what they. A lot of you guys want to believe what you want to believe. Isn't that the case? So I don't even think these guys scammed you, right? But it's a ridiculous idea. This guy is saying it's his fault. Hey, there was no trading at Mirror Trading International. If you go back to what I said here, the deal is not set up legally and for the long term. What does that mean, guys? That means that MTI, Finalmente Global, and even the new stuff they're coming out with. Here's another one called Burak's Review. Burak's Review. Some people who were calling themselves super affiliates in the past, not me, right? I did a review warning people it looks like a stupid idea. Another one, don't get in, you're gonna get scammed. But then a friend of mine on Facebook, a guy by the name of James, the other day he posted, he said the people I used to look up to in the past, I called them super affiliates. And nowadays I'm seeing them promote a lot of, bullshit. And maybe I'm thinking that they're not so super after all. So I see some heavy hitters out there promoting garbage, pure garbage. So there was no trading with Mirror Trading International. Revenue created by recruitment of new investors to pay out the older ones. So network marketing recruitment, but no retailable products, no products whatsoever. The only thing an affiliate can market is to make money, ROI membership itself. So with Mirror Trading International, right? No trading happening. It's just people recruiting each other to recruit more people into the deal. So same thing with Finalmente Global. But the only thing that I'm seeing more ridiculous than the unsustainable ROI that these platforms are promising is the ridiculous, uneducated excuses they come and publicize. That's why they removed it, right? We go back to their website here. It ain't there. I don't know what they did to sabotage their website. They probably realized how stupid they're looking. But what's worse than them looking stupid? So Mirror Trading International is a Ponzi. No trading happening, guys. I'm thinking most people know this. The only people that can make money with a scam are people who know that it's a scam. If you're one of the lazy, passive people who want to get handed success into your hands for doing nothing, then maybe you're going to believe what you want to believe. Every single day I get people asking me to do reviews, and then once I do them, even if I don't recommend it, they join it anyway. So I'm like, why did you guys ask me to do a review? It's crazy world, isn't it? Or too many, maybe it's a world full of crazy people. So one group, one Ponzi blaming another Ponzi for scamming out. That sounds ridiculous. There was no trading. But look at this here. The last thing I want to hit on here. We are no longer lucrative enough. We're no longer lucrative enough to continue trading. There's no freaking trading going on at Finalmente Global or Finalmente. They should call it Finalmente Global now for sure. There never was any trading, guys. Right? You guys know. And never was any if there was, then Mirror Trading International would be business as usual. But what did I say here? We're going to close off with this idea. The comment. These deals are not set up for the long term. What does that mean? That means if they're not set up legally and legitimately and they're not registered with the securities, we're going to go back to Jappy99 here. I hope 99 Jappy comes and sees this comment. Yes, SEC has an importance. So does the South African authorities. right? So does FCA in the UK and the rest of the securities regulators. There is a purpose to these government bodies. Okay, they need to be regulated. That means before a network marketer can go out there and promise you the world, right? They have to back up their claims. So, Mirror Trading International, Finalmente Global, Barax, right? There's another one, Daisy AI, another ridiculous idea. And this one here, I did a review on it. Where is my review? It's all the way here. Okay. Down here, I came in a little late to the parade. I only did it 4 days ago. But anyways, look at that. In the Daisy AI, another ridiculous idea that some people who are calling themselves super affiliates are promoting. The address is a fake address to a restaurant. This is the kind of stuff that you guys are joining. Okay. So they need, if they're not, the reason that I think it's very important, the reason that it is important that they register legally, right, is that it will make your deal more legit. And if it's set up legitimately, now in order to register with the SEC or the FCA or FS, what is the one in the South Africa? There's so many. I think it's FSCA. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So those two deals are in South Africa. They need to register here. And why is this important, right? In order for them to register with the FSCA or the SEC or the FCA, they have to give permission to get audited. And what does that mean? That means they have to show proof that they get their revenue from where they get their revenue. Okay. Now, that is why they can't register with the FSCA. That's why they can't register with the SEC, and that's why comments like this are uneducated and don't get people very far. Somebody's like on a rampant here, and a lot of people are justifying, oh, the government, is evil. Whatever. The government, government's the government, guys. They don't have everyone's best intentions, but the thing is, in their heart, right, they're out there to feed the super wealthy. Super wealthy controls the government, it controls religion, right? It controls media, right? What are most people listening to? They're listening to the media, right? A lot of people are watching news. A lot of people are watching America right now. And people are going to church and getting programmed over there. But super wealthies above all of that, you call them Illuminati or whatever the hell you want to call them. But one thing they have is structure. If regular people were allowed to run around rampant without even police and authorities, we'd have all hell would break loose on this planet. Your neighbors it would be like The Purge, in the movie The Purge. People would be out there murdering their neighbors. People would ram your car off the road if they didn't like how you were driving. People would be throwing garbage at each other. All kinds of hideous, insidious stuff would be happening. But what is happening with people on this planet nowadays? The great majority, we had COVID pandemic, right? Beginning of 2020. What do we see here in Canada? And all over the world, especially Canada and the US, people hoarding toilet paper. Families, right, going out there and hoarding stuff. And what does that do? That takes, if you go and hoard all the food, what does that got to do with Finalmente? It's got everything to do with everything, doesn't it, guys? All this stuff has relevance. People were hoarding stuff, right? And now we got people scamming people on YouTube. But families were hoarding toilet paper, food, stock supplies, and there was no shortage of anything. I came from the trucking industry. Um, People in the trucking industry were telling me, "Hey, Rory, there's no shortage of toilet paper, no shortage of food, manufacturers, everything. We got enough of everything, right?" But people were hoarding, and we had idiots selling stuff, trying to capitalize on ripping people off on Amazon, on eBay, and other marketplaces, and a lot of them got in trouble for doing so. But the same thing we're seeing, right, with these scams here. Characters used to call themselves super affiliates. Figure that you guys are so damn lazy, right? I'm not promoting. I'm just warning people that it's a ridiculous idea using a fake address, another deal using a fake address, and paid actor CEO, and then they get the following in the deal, and the followers are just, we want to be cool, like the cool kids. We want to be cool like the cool kids, right? And we just get in and we'll believe whatever they tell us, guys. So I'm going to close out with that idea, okay? That no one scammed you if you were with Finalmente Global or you were with MTI. You guys scammed yourselves. None of you are victims. I've got some people from scam buster websites and organizations out there trying to save the world. Save yourself the aggravation. You can't save none of these people. You can't save these people from themselves. A lot of people are promoting these crypto deals because they think it's easier. There's nothing, if you want to be an entrepreneur and that word easy, they don't go in the same sentence. They don't go in the same sentence. If you want to become successful in anything, you've got to go out there, you got to give it your heart, got to give it your soul. You just got to make sure you don't join bullshit and give it your heart and soul there. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. But in the end, you're going to have to pay the price for your success. And if you're not willing to do so, then you're not going to succeed. If you're not willing to pay the price, might as well join deals like Finalmente Global, MTI, Barracks. Might as well join it and just, maybe some of you guys get excited, get a high off of whatever. You see my video, eventually it's going to rise up as the platform slows down. This here with Daisy AI, with the fake address. I'm going to end this off with this idea. I highly recommend, if it's make money online that you're after, okay, so one sec, that you stay away from silly ideas. Now let's look at what someone said here. I want to close out with this here. Oh, someone didn't like it. How do you know how to say your name? Niavo Hasina. This guy will always find many reasons, she's talking about me, to place doubts in all companies, guys. And he'll persuade you to go for his first recommendation business. So make your own analysis. Okay, first of all, yeah, I have an affiliate link up here. Right here, okay. But it's to an affiliate, an affiliate platform that teaches people how to do marketing. It's not a passive trading system, right? And I even tell people in a lot of my videos that if you're lazy and you're looking for a passive investment, don't join my deal. You're just going to be wasting time. If you're lazy and you want success handed to you, this is not for you, okay? And that's a childish way to make a decision. If I went to someone's content, I don't care who they are, I just want to know, does their information serve me or not? If I'm going to sit there, oh, Rory Singh has an affiliate link, we don't listen to him because, his content's not real. That's like a child would say something like that. You base your decisions, does the information serve you or not? And what I'm seeing is a lot of my content is serving a lot of people. So anyways, what did I say to him? This is not a legitimate company. It's a Ponzi scheme with no products, no retail, not set up legally to offer securities, uses a fake address to a restaurant, and doesn't have one shred of legitimacy. And then someone else came, Rashid said to the other guy, with respect of you, so far whatever he analyzes is true. So one person who watches my video said 3 days ago to this disgruntled person up here, most likely an affiliate, promoting Daisy. Even though Daisy's a silly idea, he's thinking I'm bashing. I didn't bash it. I just stated what they themselves have publicized. And, I can't apologize for how a company represents itself. But if they're not legit and they're publicizing because they don't have information to back up any proof that they are legitimate, and we'd make a review on it, stating all the information going around, and even the founders, they themselves, have stated openly and publicly, that does not mean bashing. That means investigating and showing you guys the information. It sounds like bashing. It's not my fault they're not set up legitimately. It's not my fault they use fake addresses to a restaurant, right? I know you're talking about Finalmente, but it's the same story every single day. And what's going to happen here with Finalmente Global and MTI? The same people that are calling themselves victims, they're going to go out and look for another scam in South Africa. They love scams there, and join that. And then start the whole deal all over again, guys. All over again.